What I've seen in Italy is a cooperative system that really believes in the values of cooperation. They look for opportunities to cooperate amongst one another. So it's a very healthy, vibrant cooperative system.
I think the real value for me is looking at the cooperative system through the eyes of another culture. And more than anything, it's not so much about how to do things, but a way of thinking about the cooperative system that's different than what we know in Canada. And so I think that, to me, is really giving me a framework to go back to Canada and look at the way we operate in a much different way.
I thought we would be coming to Italy to get answers about cooperatives, but what you really see is the power of people working together and why people actually had to form cooperatives. They didn't have other ways to make income or market their enterprise, and it's unbelievable to see how people can actually come together and market cheese or drinks or anything from the agriculture sector. It's quite amazing to see.
The experience overall has been incredible. It's been fascinating learning about what other cultures and communities are doing to support the cooperative initiatives in their areas, and to learn about how ingrained culture and community is in the process. And it sheds a lot of light on things that we can bring back to Canada, and how we can start communicating our cooperative structure a bit differently.
I think we're going to bring back good information for Canadian cooperatives to consider about our cooperative culture and how we can enhance it.
I've learned so much. As a young leader, this was such an experience that I could come and be with CEOs and learn about the Italian culture. The Italian culture, we've learned a lot. There are some similarities between the Canadian credit union system and the co-ops here in Italy, but they have their own set of challenges as well. The big learning that I've taken away from this, or the value, is learning about our own Canadian credit union system, because as a young leader, coming into this, I didn't have a lot of knowledge. Being able to sit around a table with the CEOs of our Canadian credit union system, learn about it, and just learn from their experiences, and has been probably the best part of my experience. As young leaders, we are going to inherit the system. So we need to know about the system and know its challenges going into those roles in the coming years.
wonderful experience. Over the last week, we've had so many opportunities to see so many different types of cooperatives. What's really my real takeaway from this is how many different types of cooperatives there are. This morning, we even learned that the word cooperative can have negative connotations in some contexts, how little understood it actually is, and it would be so much better if everybody would just listen to each other and understand that collaboration is all about working together. And we've seen so many examples this week of the benefits that people have gained from the opportunity to work together with each other.
Yeah, you know, my experience here in Italy actually has been far greater than I ever imagined. I think the exploration of learning, it wasn't programmed. It was this narrative, this journey of exploration, and what I really walked away is, it's the culture of cooperation. It's the culture of people who just believe wholeheartedly that if we help each other, and if we're part of something bigger than ourselves, that we actually do really great. And it speaks to the historical context, it speaks to where you're going for the future. I just walked away even more proud to be part of a credit union and part of the cooperative movement, and just really understanding the value that we play.